If you're broke and your car's broken, maybe Leo down at YouTurn has the answers.
Good evening, you're with Pulse Television, and we are today down in blustery cold Geelong, but there's a lot of warm enthusiasm here, and I'm with Kerren from YouTurn, which is a division of Diveristat as well. Now, Kerren, can you tell us a little bit about YouTurn?
Absolutely. YouTurn is a automotive training program for young people. Specifically designed to have hands-on. As you can see, it's a very active and vibrant workshop. We offer foundation learning with literacy, numeracy, job preparation subjects, and they get lots of hands-on experience in 3 different aspects of mechanics: panel beating, spray painting, and mechanical.
Now, there's a lot of equipment out here, so we're having a good look around. We see that you can do a lot of things, and there's some special-looking bonnets up there on the coating the walls, I should say.
Absolutely. We have a variety of the latest cutting-edge equipment, from dustless sanders through to plasma cutters through to oxy and welding. We've got the latest industry spray booth, all of which allows them to create these amazing works of art. Absolutely.
Now, the big question is, where do you get all the cars from? You know, do you go out at night time and dress up in balaclavas, or do you actually, people donate to that?
We just had a phone call just now for another 3 cars. So our community partners are very, very generous. We get you've actually donated one too, Leo.
That's true, I have donated my old Commodore.
You have, yes. Yeah. And they're valuable training tools, and the students, as you can see, start to pull them down. Once they've finish the end of their life, they'll be stripped down for scrap and then taken off to the scrap yard.
Right.
Some of them, occasionally the cars make it back on the road and we're able to sell and fund some more equipment for the program. And occasionally, when we get the opportunity, we'd like to donate a car back into the community to give back.
And how about the students? How do they get involved in the program?
They're referred through their schools, they're referred through different community agencies. Our name is fairly well known around Geelong through employer groups and through pathways coordinators. So it's continuing to grow and it's developing, and our student numbers are increasing daily. And
we've got a few wonderful students here with YouTurn, the M&M we call them, Morgan and Matt. How are you guys today?
Yeah, good, thanks.
All right, yourself?
Good, good. And you guys have been part of the course now for a while?
I've been here for about 6 weeks now.
Been here for about 2 months.
Yeah.
3 months, yeah, about that.
And what made you come to the course?
I've worked with cars my whole life, so I thought I'd take the experience with Kieran's workshop and give it a go.
Right. And are you learning lots?
Yeah, I am in the spray painting group. I'm learning heaps from James and everything.
Yeah, when I was in spray painting, Kerren was the teacher, so yeah, it was all right. Taught us how to paint panels.
And so would you recommend it to anyone else?
Yeah, I would recommend it to anyone that's having hard times and all that. So, because I wasn't in the best place when I came here, so yeah, that helps a lot.
So don't mic and drive, but if you want to do something with your old car and turn it into U-turn here, you can hand it in and these guys will fix it up like they're starting to fix this one up. And this has been Leo for Pulse Television.
Here's Brett chatting to Howling Wind, a flautist and great local character who has produced over 50 albums.
Good evening and welcome to the studios of 94.7 The Pulse for Pulse Television. My name's Brett Ritchie, and tonight in the studio we have Geelong's own musical legend himself, Howling Wind.
Good evening, Brett, and lovely to be here. Thank you.
And Howling, tonight we're going to talk to you, a bit of a chat to you. We've only got a few minutes, but we're going to have a chat to you about where you've been, what you've been doing,
cool.
And also what you're going to play a song for us.
Been pretty busy, thank you, Brett. It's been a lovely time. And I've been doing concerts in Melbourne, Sydney and Geelong, which has been fabulous, doing the flute, getting it out there. And I'm also finishing off a flute and church organ sort of symphony piece, which has been a real delight because it was recorded live inside the St Mary's Basilica, which is one of the great landmarks of Geelong. And it's very distinctive, huge, beautiful church, but it's got a lovely old-fashioned pipe organ, and it's one of the great basilicas of the world, and it's quite something to be proud of in Geelong. And so that'll be finished shortly, and I'm also doing a record with Jimmy Magini from Midnight Oil. He's the guitar man, and he's put down all his guitar parts in my Geelong studio, and I've got to add all the flute and bits of synths and percussion. So I've been pretty busy.
That's great, mate. And you've got your flute in the studio tonight.
Yes.
Can we? Now, can you explain your flute to us? What?
Sure.
It's to me, it's a flute. It's but what sort is it? Tell us, and how long have you had it?
Well, I've had this very flute here. I've had since 1972. I bought it down in Sevenoaks in Kent, in England, and it was $400. Everyone said I'd gone crazy, but I love it. It's a Miramatsu. It's made in Tokyo. It's he's now a 4th generation flute manufacturer. If you buy one of these today, there's a fantastically long waiting list. It's got a beautiful sound, and this headpiece, this part of the flute that you'll notice, this is made by a friend of mine in Northern Ireland. That's phosphorus bronze, and it's got a lovely tone, I think. So there's a snapshot of the old girl here. I love her.
Can we get a song out of the flute tonight, or and just good self,
Sure.
for Pulse Television?
Sure.
Here he is, Howling Wind, live in the studios of Pulse Television. That was absolutely sensational. Thank you very much. Howling Wind, this is Brett Ritchie, live in the studios at Pulse Television.
So what's your favourite thing about Geelong? Let us know and you could be part of the show. Go to 947thepulse.com and click on Pulse Television, or find us on Facebook. We hope you had fun with us tonight. Until next week, this is Jessica Grace for Pulse Television.